I know it's not about me, but man, I was steaming.
But you're going to make it about you.
I was steaming. I was just steaming watching Porzingis work his magic right there. Oh, I heard the dulcet tones of the computer coming back on.
We're back.
I was just steaming watching Porzingis doing what he was doing last night for the Mavericks. Just steaming. Because it was his first career playoff game, too. And who was crushing it, too? Raining in threes while Porzingis was out. Who was keeping him in the game? Was Doncic doing his thing? Who was keeping him in the game? Tim Hardaway Jr. Who came over? Who came over with Porzingis is just, let's just throw him in. Phil Jackson waking up on the bus ride home after trading everybody away because Porzingis dared not have an exit meeting before running off to Europe with a guy who had clearly lost his fastball and wasn't going to be around anymore because Dolan had already tired of him. And just to rub it in, I don't know who it was. Was it Mark Jackson or was it Van Gundy? Maybe both. Either one of them were emboldened. They were emboldened now that Tom Thibodeau has the spot in New York. Emboldened that they don't have to worry about being hired by Dolan to basically say that they robbed the Knicks in the trade. Who was it? Was it Van Gundy or Mark Jackson? By the way, a spot-on analysis.
Yeah.
A spot-on analysis that they heisted as they're hooping it up with one of the greatest young stars this game's seen in the last quarter century, and I can say that about Luka.
No doubt.
Okay.
It's going to be his league very soon.
So I will extract myself from the gravitational pull of the Dolan wormhole that I got in last night. Just can't believe as I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? There's something about this game that's rubbing me the wrong way, and I don't know why, because it's very entertaining, and I've been waiting for playoff basketball. We've been, as a nation, hoping for playoff basketball. It's now actually happening in front of us. Clipper fans who I know all over this city seeing there's Kawhi, there's Paul George. Here we go. This is what they were hoping for. Best team that they've put on a playoff hardwood ever. With the coach who's won it before. I mean, they're ready to go. And so I'm feeling that, and I'm thinking, what is rubbing me the wrong way? Luka's it's such a pleasure to watch. Oh, that's right. It's Porzingis' first career playoff game, and he's not a Knick. And Tim Hardaway Jr. is reining everything in there. I should be happy. Where did Tim Hardaway Jr. go to school, Christopher
He went to
Brockman?
Michigan.
Why shouldn't I be happy? Well, Trey Burke, he's on the floor. Why shouldn't I be a happy guy watching these guys? Oh, that's right. Should have been for the Knicks. I will extract myself from the Dolan wormhole, the gravitational pull, to just also point out that, again, I'm thrilled that it's happening. Thrilled that it's happening. But here's the bummer. You know what I thought? I literally thought this. It popped into my head, and it shows you that I get to lose myself in the action. But I immediately snapped out of this thought. I thought to myself, you know what's going to be tough for the Clippers? Having to go to Dallas for a couple games. That's going to make this an extended series. That would be really tough to win on Dallas's home floor.
It sure would.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if this was 2 at the Downtown Hoops Dojo in Los Angeles,
we would have been there last night.
And 2, and then the next 2 in Dallas, this would be one of those 2-7s that would really be a tough win for the 2 seed, and the 7 would be a particularly tough out, which they may be anyway.
I think we're looking
bubble.
at a 6-game
You know what I mean?
series,
So
7 maybe at least.
This is literally what I'm thinking.
No.
And that's a bummer. That's a bummer.
That's a bummer.
But it's still fun to watch, and the virtual fans, Van Gundy had his fun, showing how the virtual fans are doing the rolling of the fists over and over and over to try and, I guess, get in the peripheral vision of whoever's shooting a free throw. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.